Welcome to my channel. It's the Rainbow Wizard. I hope you are all doing amazing. Twin Flames, this is your reading for those in situationships, relationships, those twin flames that are on a journey, simply anyone that feels connected to the twin flame journey. This reading is for you. We are currently in January 2024. And we are the 20th, so is it tomorrow? Aquarius season starts, so it's kind of that cusp energy as well. Things are about to move faster in Aquarius season. Happy birthday to anybody that have your birthday as you listen to this reading. I hope you have a wonderful celebration. It does feel like a long time ago since I've done a reading, but it was last weekend. But you know, it's something in the air. But great to be here. Let me know how all of you are doing. It's been cold in where I've been, but I thrive in the cold. Not too cold though, but always enjoying going towards the springtime. Not just the weather, but for a change, right? So I'm done shuffling. I have pre-shuffled and I have downloaded messages. I feel like the reading should be quite advanced. I'm using the giant deck Rider-Waite. All right, spirits, are you ready to unleash me? Unleash me to do your reading. Please do like and subscribe. There's a donation link if you want to connect further. Any questions, no specific amount expected at all. And you can also leave a comment. And thank you for all of you that do share your stories and leave a comment. Much appreciated. So here we are, ready to go. Oh, the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is a period that is coming in suddenly for you. Now, you've had, sorry, I'm also drinking coffee because that's what I do in the morning. There is a relationship coming towards you, or someone that views you as the one. Now, whether this is your twin flame or someone else, let's find out. This could be someone that is in your workplace as well. Someone that watching your work, maybe these days, watching your work isn't like it was in the old days. You have to be in the office space, or you have to be on the same site. No, not today. This could be someone watching you, but I'm also picking up that it's more than someone looking at you as, oh, that's my candidate for a relationship. It is you looking at yourself as a candidate for a relationship, or your wish fulfillment. You are thinking about, what does it actually mean? Is it a goal of mine? Is it something I find that will complete me? And what is it that I feel will complete me? Now, you could also find yourself in a place of saying, well, you know, yes, I want that whole idea, the wish fulfillment, the cast of dogs, the children, or whichever picture you have in your mind. You could have a picture and you think, well, that's something, yes, if it's handed out to me, I'll take that, thank you very much. But then at times you might feel like, maybe it's not that what I want. What is it that I want? It's something around the actual setup. So it could make you feel a little bit off. Now, a person feels they have, and this is a counterpart I'm picking up. I'm going to look into them now, but first I do pick up the general messages. You could be dealing with a Libra or Aries. They have received justice karma when it comes to a way of treating you, this connection. When it comes to how they feel as well, someone is very uncertain. You are resting, you are taking a breather from this connection. In your mind, this connection is past tense, but someone here is here that is going to show you that it is not past tense. So this person is wrapping up a chapter. I am picking up air sign elements. It could be earth sign elements as well. This person could have been in a long-term relationship in the past. Now, this person could be holding on for their life to what they got, and they have to argue about the crumbs they got because That's the kind of relationship they've been in, so they are trying to make their way. I am also picking up a few energies here, my dear twin flames. There is a celebratory energy coming in. Now, I feel strongly that there could be a few energies coming around you. And I've seen 0909. It also means for those of you that are single, you are about to be reconnected with your twin flame. For those of you that are in a relationship or with someone that isn't your twin flame, and you've been holding on to them, they've been holding on to you, where it is a situation that has not moved forward, it's saying here to let go. Most of you know deep down that something huge is coming. You are definitely moving into a new phase of your life here. Now, some of you could, and I'm going to come back to that, there's something about an important period in your life when it comes to any downtime that you have to meditate, to ensure that you're getting the right type of rest. It's not about, if I have a sleep, or I sleep for 7 to 9 hours, that will be sorted. It's something about the way you rest. So I can come back to that. Now, we're going to look here. So a person here, they're definitely in some kind of battle in where they live, where their surroundings is kind of a war zone when it comes to, it's like very much tit for tat. This is mine, that's yours. It's holding, these are mine, very sort of stingy way. This could, someone with 4 of Pentacles don't always have to be poor. It's not even about poverty, it's about the mindset. So someone here have this mindset and it's holding them back this way. And there could be a legal matter, divorce. There could be something to do with finances that they are separating with, because this person here, based on going through a difficult phase that is not to be avoided because they are going head to head with another energy, could also be more than one person involved when it comes to dispute. That's because of the stability they are going away from, moving into more independent energy, moving towards you with this offer. Now, we also have here in the final outcome the Knight of Wands. So it's also telling me that you might come into contact with a twin flame. It's the very first time, or this could be a twin flame you haven't spoken to for a while, but the way they come in is that they have to go, they have to seduce you, they have to get your attention, right? So you would see this person as someone that is brand new in a way, someone that is taking that leap into a new life. So their twin flames, I'm going to look into what is happening around your person, what is happening in their surroundings. Why do they have the 4 of Pentacles? Why do they have the 4 of Pentacles? And they have the Justice in their emotions. So they know something has to be made right, and they have to do what's right by you in order to have a new, follow their intentions, which is to have a new beginning. Okay, Spirit's definitely picking up someone that have Libra in their chart. So, is it possible that this person is, there's something about them knowing they have to leave where they are to have any success when it comes to money, when it comes to feeling whole, a sense of belonging. This person could be, there is someone, there's a karmic person they are leaving potentially. They could be leaving someone with fire in their chart. I see someone that is now tearing down an old way of living, and they feel beaten because they do not have any support when it comes to departing an old world. This person could suddenly decide that, people they've been close friends with, they are blocking them. People they have been growing up with all their life have to leave their life. It's them removing energies out of their life here with completing cycles, right, left, and center. So They could feel for the first time very much alone, confused. Why they are showing up in your reading, we'll find out. You might pick up messages already to why this person's energy is in this way, especially if you have visibility. But for many of you, you don't have visibility to them, because I see here you don't have that with the blindfold, and you have your own concerns, or you have your own world to take care of. So I see that you're not necessarily looking at this person's world. This world is happening behind you. There could be a Leo energy here as well. There is a karmic energy that they are leaving. Now, they know that to start over, they have to go slowly to get success. But this person's feelings, they are lost. They also need to heal. This person could face a really bumpy road, because the way they imagined when things were going well for them was that, you know, when they close a chapter which is successful, right, they will have another opportunity. If they had you as their opportunity, again, they're going to face reality that it's not this way. It's not just to close a chapter. If they are in pain, they can just take the leap. The next day, everything is fine. This person is going through something they are struggling to accept. That there is sadness and pain where they are when it comes to an ending. It can also be you that they cannot reach. That's for many of you as well. They cannot reach you. The break has happened. You could be trying to cut the cord, or been cord cutting for some of you. That could be one of your rituals while you are in the Four of Swords. Right, so they feel this, they feel the cord cutting. That is for some of you as well. Yeah, and I see as you are trying to remove this person, it's like there is a switch in them. I'm seeing a switch. There's a choice of a switch. Now, if this is here your twin flame, which presumably it is, this person have not showed up for you. They have not done what they're supposed to do. They have not shown their feelings. They have ignored you. They have been mean. They have done anything but what they should do. And for them, there is a realization. It's more to do with how they have treated you in the past, but also the past life that isn't visible in the 3D. It's something about they are going deep within. And this will take time. As this cycle is closing, they are facing depression. They are facing a difficult time. They could feel very lonely. It is certainly, there could also be the Empress here. Now, there is someone like their mother, could be someone that actually give them an advice. Someone is their strength in all of this. They are currently in the midst of facing difficulties. So unless it is you that are going through a breakup, or there is something devastating is happening to your twin flame, you could know about this as well, but I feel it is not your doing, or not due to a breakup in a way. That's what I mean. It looks to me that there is a consequence of the way they have lived, and there is a consequence to your person, this person that's showing up in your reading, to how they have, who they've had around them, which a person that supposed to support them did not support them, quite the opposite. So this person is separating from someone that is all smiles and giggles and seduction and all that good stuff, as long as they conform to the way they should be around this person. But as soon as they become the opponent to this person, someone is doing their utmost to make it difficult for them to leave or move forward or anything of the sort. The energies around your person, Aries, Libra, strong, and then Pisces as well. Perhaps Virgo is here too. So you could be picking up energies, messages, or in your dreams as well. I keep seeing the 0909. So your person is getting a message to say, surround yourself with new people. And they are locked in a past, but the past they are locked into is a past that is for them. It's a past that is unfinished business. And so it is telling them to search, but in their inner life, inside, it's like inner life searching is complex in many ways as well. So yeah, let's move to you. It's also that they have denied themselves the journey they're meant to be on. They are suffocating in many ways as well. Going through the 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords is temporary, but that temporary can be quite the storm. A storm can do a lot of damage. And if they don't take some time to heal after the storm, so if they move forward too fast, again, they will get a setback here. So there is a complex situation around your person. How is your person, how is the situation around you? Who it is that is showing up in your reading? We have very strong cards, positive cards. For many of you, you could be expecting increase in wealth. So where you have worked very hard and you could face a burnout on the back of it. Can be, and that's not something that you can buy. You can't buy yourself better. Burnout can be a complex matter. So it's saying here as well to find a way that you can recover your mind, it's kind of something to do with also protecting your inner being. The King of Swords here, there's a lot of truth being spoken. There is you going for a new adventure and a new beginning. Good news is coming towards you at this time. But yourself could be trapped in the past as well. Yourself could feel victimized. Yourself could feel that you have someone that is trying to, there is an energy around you. You could find yourself in a complex situation internally where you have obstacles you can't identify, and it could sort of really make you trapped in your head. So that could also be a block that you've had in finances and in love, and you feel that, what is it? Why am I in this situation? I feel I have addressed everything that I need to address. Why am I in this situation? Why is it that I have this block? It says here, the spirits are saying here, look, once you get a good wind of something that you know is a good wind and you've been working for it, instead of maybe feeling, oh, what's the next good news I can expect? What's the next? It's saying try to be as positive as possible. And because you know when you receive success, there might be also because you're working harder, and then you can say to yourself, well, okay, here we go. I have success now, but now I have to work so hard. So it's a message from spirits telling you to kind of find a way to heal your mind and to feel rested away from your problems, because you could have a burnout for many of you, and when it comes to work, it's like it's a complex matter, right? And it's especially in this modern day when you have to keep going most, but there is a solution as well. Now for you it could also be a burnout that has to do with love. And when love shows up, or a person shows up that you're thinking of, you could also quickly say, no, I have abundance coming in. This person must not enter my premises. Now I know they're my twin flame. Some of you could be actively cord cutting. So either way, where you are in the twin flame journey, where you stand in terms of this person, right? That is your individual journey. The advice here is to say, where, as always, these readings are quite complex. it is to sort of say, regardless of that decision, that if that decision you are making, it is going against your inner self, that's where it gets complex, okay? That's when you can be more burnout. So part of your mind is logical and it makes sense to do the cord cutting. But let's say your heart has not healed. Your heart is yearning for a person and you are following only your mind. It has more to do with your the energy of not being depleted than to do actually with the person. So, you know, sometimes these twin flame readings are so complex, I probably don't understand my own language, but, you know, I'm just saying what I'm being told here. So it has to do with the choice of following your heart as well. This is where you feel it is complicated, because you feel that you have a calling from a person, your twin flame, you have a calling. But for many of you, the calling from a specific person, you see them as a Knight of Wands and someone that is disrupting your peace. You feel that this person is bad influence on your peace. So this could be a fact, right? You see this person here. Yes, it doesn't look like they are in a anywhere shape or form to become someone's fabulous spouse with the energy. So no. So if that is a fact that this person, right, okay, if they were to come over to your house for the weekend and you feel that you would be the most depleted, your life would be destroyed, yes, no, of course you will not open the door. Let's say if we're speaking hypothetically. Now I'm going to have a sip. The other part is this. Yes, you can say no to the actual, hypothetically, being in my house. But there is an energy here saying, don't say no to the love that you felt with this person. It has to do with saying yes to that love. Is it a memory in your heart? Is it a joy that you felt with the person that you want to feel, but not necessarily with them right now? That could be the complexity that is showing up. That's what I'm picking up. I will leave it at that. Because saying yes to the love that you felt or feel with this person in your ideal form could heal you. Could heal that feeling stuck in your mind. That's what it's saying. And that's where it's complex, because that's how the twin flame journey kind of starts stirring your feelings and kind of saying, where am I? What does that mean? Why am I stuck on that? I know I don't want this person. I know that could be because I know that's for many. It's like, yeah, okay, I've been with this person, the twin flame journey. But then it's also for many of you, supposedly, because while you are here listening to the reading, it could be that what does this relationship look like, or the harmony between the two of you when you're not stuck in your head? And if, let's say, you had an Aladdin's lamp and you could say, well, if you come in with these set of behaviors, I will open my heart. So it's something like that. So it is an imaginary suggestion from spirits, but is offering you to heal. That's what it's telling me. You apply that to how it resonates with you. It's very much hypothetical, this explanation. Now, so you have, because this healing of your heart to do with acceptance of a love, this here will help you navigate also your energy in the work life, and it could create work-life balance. Again, it sounds complex to me, but that's what it's saying. It's also giving you more abundance. It's also opening you up for opportunities, not to shut off from the love, but to accept it spiritually. For many of you as well, it's the other one. It's that I do want this person's love, and I know that I will accept this person's love however they come towards me, because I love them unconditionally. But then many of you are facing this, yes, I will accept their love when they come in unconditionally regardless, because that's what I do. But yes, I do know that aftermath of this person, because they are inconsistent in my life, I will deal with the aftermath. But it's saying that something to do about almost coming to peace with, whatever situation you have around them, so that you are prepared to not be affected whatever happens after you surround yourself with your counterpart. That's what it's saying here. When you accepted that, when you're healing that, then your counterpart can't really affect your energy, good or bad. So it's something to do with that. It's about healing the effects that they have on you, either way. So you already know what I am talking about, even though you might not explain it or look into every detail, but I think you will know what I'm talking about. I think you also are very much close to, it's like this healing phase in your life, and you are quite on top of things when it comes to your emotional inner being and balance. It's not that much of a turmoil. It's like, for some of you, it's just that I just know that I don't need to be stuck in my head at all with this person, because I can't take off the blindfold. I can put down the swords, take off the blindfold and see straight in. I can handle it. Some of you might have even emotions within you that is from childhood, or that is something about trauma, terror. It's something about maybe making a smaller thing to terror when it's not. So it's like a lot of healing going on within you here that has to do with this connection. Now, so a person that's coming towards you, I am picking up strong air sign. Yes, strong air sign. They are quite close to you. For some of you, you have someone that live in the same city. Otherwise, someone is on their way to move. There is a change. They want to invest in you. They have already planted some seeds. See, you are sort of, you know that the love you are seeking isn't on your shores. Like, so you feel like there is a distance between you and them. You are here preparing. You're getting a little bit closer. You're waiting for the right time. So there's planning. There is, again, a spiritual balance, unlocking mysteries and the lovers, right? So taking a chance, taking a decision as well. It is that, okay, where do I go? What is, it is also listening to your heart in many ways that will heal you as well. But for many of you, could actually go through a burnout, as well. It's got to do with work, but it is again, there are so many different ways of healing, because some of you could be here. We have the suffering in silence. So it is for your life in some department could have been a struggle. So a lot of negative beliefs could have come in. So, and your mind can be doing quite a job on you. So your mind is doing your head in, basically. And it's you learning to let go of the worry, any worry, despair, and sense of hopelessness. So in a new positive way, a new path is going to show up for you. It has to do with the way of thinking. So many of you already that are on a twin flame journey, you could be thinking different. So yeah, if you sort of discuss your journey or stuff on your mind and to a person that is not on board with this journey, they might say, well, your life is fabulous, because many of your life are very fabulous, advanced, like you are very smart, you're very successful, and then you might sort of, it's like you are lacking someone to speak to, lacking someone to understand you, because someone on a journey, they think differently than others when it comes to that. So your despair, telling someone else, they might be like, oh, that's nothing. So it's something about you. It's very much an inner complex thing that you are going through, that you are releasing. You could have there is a part of your heart that is trapped in fear. So there could also be you addressing things like heart wall removal, as well as something about trapped fear. You could be dreaming about spider webs as well. And there is something about some part of your fears to do with your heart that was not confronted. So you've had like a mental anguish there, but it's now when you're taking action, you are going to trust that you can manage to do that. So you might find yourself say things where you feel a bit shaken up when you do it, but you are sort of saying, no, enough of not taking action. You could be bold. You could do things that are bold, just small things in everyday life, and you could feel very sort of shaken up or nervous afterwards. There could be a lot of adrenaline running in your body, but you feel like a relief and a release afterwards. So you're taking this steps towards healing, and then whilst you do that, you're letting go of mental distress, and you're letting go of also, just suffering in silence. Here, not suffering in silence. So for many of you, you could find yourself like alone when it comes to discussing certain matters, and you feel very alone with that issue. But you have all the answers within as well. You will release that. So, but around you, you are on a very forward. It's like you will feel like everything is easier than before. Yeah, it's pretty much, it's like a small tweak in your your inner being, that sometimes as well you might also let go of things like materialism. You might know there are things that, oh, maybe I'm a little bit too hooked up on something. So it's very small adjustments that is happening around you actually, and you find yourself suddenly like things are going so fast. Now, for many of you, it's again, like I'm saying, your life could just be like, people will look at you as a person that got it all sorted. There wouldn't be any flaws on you as far as anyone can see, as far as anyone I can see. But for you, you are constantly evolving. So you could be very hard on yourself. You're like, well, I need to crack this code. I need to find out. I need to get to the bottom of this. So you could get in your head. So if you have a combination of signs as well, maybe you have Pisces in your chart here, maybe you have Sagittarius. It's like you could be very much sort of, I got it just nearly figured out. it's just something, it's like something that is like, why am I so stuck here? But it's also, it's something about letting go. So for example, I see travel. Now, the world moved on a long time ago when it comes to the pandemic, right? But our minds are still evolving. Usually it can take the same amount of time to release something as the period you were in it. So depending if you're a fixed sign, for instance, if you are, let's say you used to travel a lot, frequently, maybe every other weekend, that was your life. And then suddenly you have been on the same place for a long time and stopped traveling because of the world's incidents. And then like your mind changed and you're fixed in your ways, but you're like, no, well, I have loads of benefits by not traveling, cutting expenses, better night's sleep, no jet lag, yada, yada, yada. And then you could forget about, well, am I someone that requires travel because my soul is on a journey? So you could have neglected part of your soul that loves to travel. You are saying to the outer self, like, no, look here, you live in a nice place. That should make do. So for many of you, you are really getting in touch with your inner being and seeing, do I give my inner being what it deserves to thrive, right? So it is that it is kind of the proof coming back around, with the Hierophant is saying, right, when it comes to balance, right? So you could, many that have experienced lack of money, I think everybody, and then when you receive money, I think many would say, there is nothing that money cannot buy. Those that says that money can't buy happiness are wrong. And then those that receive a lot of money and continue with the money would then experience that other side of the coin saying, oh, I was wrong. There is, there's many things money can't buy. So you are finding that within yourself. What is the balance? It has to do with the balance, and you will feel very whole. So I would say for many of you, you really have come like a long way when it comes to your spiritual involvement and development. And you have a counterpart here very, very close. However, when you take a look at them, for some of you, yes, this person has evolved, but for many of you, this person has not evolved. But either way, you will come face to face with them. They do not come with a heartbreak or sabotage in your life. That's where it's saying here, your life and foundation and your spiritual involvement have come so far that you are not the same person that you were before. So perhaps you don't have to hide away, because whoever you face to face in a, like, you know, emotionally, you really got it. You got it going on. So yeah, I am going to find another deck. Just please allow me to find that, and I will be right back. So I'm back. Now we have the final outcome. So the moon. The moon is the uncertainty. It is my twin flame there? How will I react? What is the uncertainty around it, by the way? It's something about uncertainty. I am picking up as most from your counterpart. That's their uncertainty. And it does explain why, because someone that's coming from a lot of stress and turmoil and changes, of course, certainty is often an unavoidable thought, especially if someone shows up as the Knight of Wands. Spirits, can you please share and let me download messages for the twin flames that are watching the reading today for January? What is the most likely outcome in the current energy? January 2024, so we are moving into February. The reading energy would usually be for 2 weeks from the day is posted. I find that's the time frame. Even though a twin flame readings, should you watch it, then, well, the reading is for you. Yeah, someone is searching. Someone is coming from an immature relationship. Last time they were in a relationship, it could be you and it could be them. That can also be, it's a long time since you've been in a relationship. Last time you were in a relationship, you were different. You were immature. You have a different type of relationship as well. Now, yeah, see, they are uncertain to how this will go, but they are also fickle. Again, this person this could be someone they could try to approach you whilst you are at work. I'm picking up. Try to catch you. I don't know if there is somewhere they can catch you. It can also have to do with, I'm also picking up the 8th. The 8th of February. Your birthday could be the 8th. Maybe it was the 8th of January. They might have almost reached out to you on the 8th of January, or tried to reach out to you. But they were, you know, there was a lot of fear. Yeah. See, someone have recently become single, but they don't do single in the way you do. So this person is looking at you. You make single look like, you know, you could be the queen and king of your kingdom, and whether you had the other royal next to you, which is like that ultimate, you know, stereotypical hail all, it doesn't matter for you. You are whole, whether you are on your own or with someone. That's how they see you. And so you may, because your confidence, because the way you live, it seems easy for you. Now, I'm seeing here, so communication coming towards you, that is a message from someone far away. This person is trying to get in touch with you. Many of you actually are purposely avoiding them in the 3D. You will be, I'd rather not speak to them in 3D. I'll try to connect with them in 5D. So again, I'm coming back to what's complex. That's not something you can explain, all right? But you will know what that means for you. You are in such mindset at that, okay, well, however I can connect with them, 5D, 3D, I choose the tool. I choose the platform. I choose the way. So, but they don't see any other way than one way. So they want, you do have someone here that is rather immature. They live in a fantasy world when it comes to especially emotions. how things should move forward as well. See, this person here would need to go through their world of changes. But of course, this person's journey to evolve, to change, because there could be an awakening, they are in the midst of pain. This person could be going through what you have gone through before. So you could witness this person 5D, 3D, you choose again, you know how you can, because many of you don't have access to them, even if you want to have access to them. This person could, again, I'm also picking up, so yes, the ideal way is that, well, if you want to reach me, you pick up the phone and call me, and yes, I will answer because I love them unconditionally. But there is also this person, the way they try to connect with you as well could be with something very subtle that is requiring you to kind of make a move. So that could be, it could be something like, oh, in the past, you would know where this person went, which social media platform they are. So you were the one that is taking the first step. You could post stories of yourself. They would watch. They were given your attention. That could be a connection, or you have a certain platform in common where you could meet, but it always has been you that have to show up, even if this person is in and out. So that's their way of connecting with you, and that's the way that you have disconnected from this type of way. It's more the type of way of connecting and communicating with this person. Now this person are going through a painful ending, a painful change in their life. It's overwhelming. This person is overwhelmed by changes, and they are also angry and rebellious. This person is very rebellious. Sorry, I'm very thirsty. I do sleep with the heater on and it was too hot and now I'm thirsty. So spiritual strength is required. We also have number 9, and number 9 could be significant. I also saw 0909. So again, something here has to do with the inner being, humanism. Again, it has to do with also understanding someone's situation. So here it is also a factor of, you could come from a lot of wealth right now. Things could be looking good for you. This person could have lost a lot. So it's almost like it's about that. Do you come together in the 5D, 3D? Do you understand each other's situation? Do you have empathy for each other's situation as well? Because here you might have a choice of saying, well, they did not show me any empathy. Why should I? It has to do about being the better person, taking the high road, because you are the only one that can take the high road. Again, it doesn't necessarily have to say, well, I am so spiritually evolved now that this person opened the gates to my place. I love them unconditionally and let them just rummage around like a wild horse I'm trying to tame. Yeah, you could do that if you want to, but you don't have to. It has to more to do with how you feel when this person don't act well in the way you would like them to act, or they should act for you to open up your heart. But you could open up your heart anyway, in your way. It's something like that. For those of you that do know who your twin flame is, there is some of you that know who they are. You seeing this person as uncertain, a hopeless matter, hopeless case scenario, and you find it very difficult to let go of them, because you don't want to let go because you want them to turn up the way they should or level up, and you haven't seen this leveling up, so you are tired. You're tired from them not leveling up. You're like, impossible, like you. So that could be the hopelessness, but it's something here that would change the way you look at it. It has to do with spiritual strength. A twin flame journey should always remind someone that it is about the spiritual journey of healing yourself more than the actual relationship, because most are not with their twin flame. Most are in, and that's could be very much of the frustration of someone on the twin flame journey, because it's like, I wish I chose that just normal relationship. I had that person in, that wanted to show up for me. They would do dishes, they would clean the house, like they would be with my friends, they would tolerate me, they will, I saw a clip yesterday, and I don't know why this come to my mind now. It's Jennifer Aniston There was someone she was dating for a short while after Brad Pitt. But anyway, this is her shorts. She was, she was crying on the bed saying, I lay the clothes out for you. I support your work, right? She was doing all that chores for this person and said, I just want you to care for me. I just want you to care for me. That is not much to ask for, okay? So you could find yourself in this way and almost like crying to yourself or crying out to the spirits and saying, what is wrong with this person? Like, they are getting the holy grail of everything and they think that they can come back like that. So it's something like that as well. This exact feeling will change because it has to do with spiritually evolving, because that is for twin flame and a journey. It has to do with when you feel completely whole, everything you do for someone, you don't expect something in return. It's a different process. Now, I cannot talk from experience because I probably would be the person on the crying and telling the person like it is. I am an Aquarius, quite outspoken. I would certainly be the one saying that, how don't you see me sweating and taking on the chores, and all I want for you is to, at least put down the toilet seat, for goodness sake. So again, that part is here being illuminated about the spiritual strength, about the warfare happening around this person, about the sign synchronicities that you are seeing, about the journey. It is about something to do with acceptance, complex. It is also, you have been through so much, to get here. You have been through so much, and you got scars from a battle, but you are wiser and stronger. But this wisdom and this strength that you have can also make you a little bit detached from your emotions, such as you could forget to have fun. You could not feel to have fun in the same way, because remember, when you're spiritually evolved, that also changes. The simple way of, I'll have a drink and go to the pub with friends and I enjoy that. You could say, I wish I could just be simple. The enlightenment that you have gained is like so invaluable resource. Like, you might notice that you're experimenting like with different things as well. It's like you are experimenting with new things that is putting your soul on fire. And that is also pulling this person to enlightenment and awakening, because they will. And you will here have, like, I'm seeing this is like, you could be also, as you're doing that, you could be saying, well, this is time for the cord cutting. Let's call a healer. Yeah, let's do that. But it says here, there is, you represent courage and discipline and stability and persistent. You might be so tired from the struggle. You might be really tired from the struggle, and you might think, this whole spiritual journey bullshit, I wish I never bought a ticket because I'm tired. So it's something about that, like, evolvement, and you'll be like, well, because if you watch like a lot of, I don't know, Jesus, this history of Jesus, right? I'm sure he had a great time staying with his friends the last night before Judas gave him up, or, everyone else that is in the history of religion, that, Moses, for instance, or any other religion, culture, anyone. I don't have the world of wisdom when it comes to that, but all of them have to give up something that was not the typical, and then probably saying, why? There is something like that with this twin flame journey. It is a choice to be on the journey, to find your, it's the spirits are telling you to, is this the journey that you want? Because it is more than a journey with one person. This is where you decide, is it the person, or is this my spiritual journey? It has to do with your destiny. And many of you could say, fuck this. Excuse my words. I need a break from the whole spiritual stuff. So, but for most of you, you are continuing on this spiritual journey because you are feel you get closer to God, you feel closer to spirits and angels, you feel that there is a meaning around it, where you feel that your life has a different meaning based on taking certain choices and to live in a spiritual way. This will also continue to pull this person towards you. Now, this person, the reason they're coming towards you also right now, it is not because I also see that they want to evolve spiritually. So let's get back to them. If this person have water in their chart, they have always suppressed the spiritual being within them. They know it. And this person could change very, very fast. It's because you are changing as well. Remember, it doesn't matter if you have a twin flame. For most of you have, and also remember that it's a twin flame can also be a friend, and you might be, what? No. Regardless here, whichever the situation has to do with, first of all, do you know who your twin flame are? Then accepting and healing the wounds around the twin flame journey that is your wounds, not theirs. It is bringing someone very fast to you. Either way, very often when someone heals in that alignment, you will jump off the twin flame journey with a person when it comes to relationship and say, well, I want children. I can't have children with this person. I want this person. Something here is building up, right? Something significant is building up here to do with spiritual involvement. It's quite important. And that's why I feel this reading is very significant, very important. It's very crucial that you at this time take the time to really don't get triggered, to really choose how you want to live, how you want to be, how you want to think. What is your personal space of living and being, and taking a moment also away from what's outside. I see your world, your inner world is very peaceful, but in order to evolve, to develop, you need to also be able to face what's outside. And what's outside, yes, it can put you right back up in your head. So I do see a person here evolving. They have always known that they should come towards you. They could travel. This person could show up in your life very suddenly, and they could sort of be right at your doorstep. I see this person they're very kind, romantic. This person, they could come in with gifts. They could also, again, come from a relationship. I see there could also be a few energies around you when it comes to love, because you have a choice in love. You have a choice. What path are you choosing? I knew this reading will be long. I had that feeling. So twin flame readings is the only one I don't check the time, because they're just what they are. You know, there could be one person it resonates with. It could be many. It's whoever will see this reading. But just as you are cutting the cord, or this kind of effective cord cutting, there is this sign. And again, at this time, actually, you aren't waiting for a sign. It isn't a build-up of momentum. It isn't for you, I see there's no longer a necessary must-have. Like it's mainly about your own. But this person is getting a wake-up call about you. They have a wake-up call about you. The pull, because of your spiritual strength and spiritual involvement here, they have a wake-up call about you with the judgment. They are saying, wow, see here with this past life relationship, because you also here are staying very optimistic. See, this person is finally letting go. If you have been with this person in the past, again, there could have been a lot, like several years of separation. But see here, the divine is at play. The reason why you two were separated, it doesn't even make any sense. At the time, it has to do with wounds. So either of you know what those wounds are. But now when you look at the reasons, you see that, well, it wasn't necessarily that I don't love them. For many of you, it was, okay, this person is in a third party. Well, they actually disappeared. They vanished. I don't really, so in this reading, in this twin flame reading, whatever happened in the past, that because separation of twin flames, usually there is deceit involved. There is a lot of, negative energies that did interrupt. But in this reading, I don't really see a twin flame couple that was recently separated. I see this could be a long time ago, because we have here, see here, the separation gave you time to heal, time apart. Time apart here was on the horizon. You have known each other before, you know how to find each other. This will evolve naturally, and divine timing is at work. So there is a lot of divine timing that is bringing you two together. There is signs and synchronicities around this person. This person here have also, they know that they are not, let's say, a stranger to you, to this journey, even though they could be a chameleon. They could be someone that wear a certain armor and act a certain way, but that's just the makeup, that's just the armor. They are spiritually evolved already. They could be getting advice from a mother figure and say, look, are you living your authentic self? Do you necessarily have to go into battle? Can you just take the cause and the consequence? Can you here say, right, I lived a certain way, accept it, live through the pain, and move on? There is someone here that is doing that. I'm picking up Pisces elements of a connection of two people that are meant to be on a journey, that are meant to also be in a relationship. It could be 6 years ago since you met them. There has been huge changes between, or separately here as well, but with healing. There is this, someone here, they want to move forward with you. They could have Earth, in their chart, Pisces, a strong element. Pisces and Leo, potentially Scorpio, are the strongest elements here as well. Maybe Aries, but not so much here. Maybe Gemini as well. It is a significant period of this twin flame journey, and it is actually more to do with you really embracing your own happiness. For many of you, in terms of those of you that wanted the earth sign, I'm picking up on, it is Virgo. So see, for most of you here, it is to find it's like you will find your spiritual world and to find a way to be at peace with your thoughts. You will find a solution to how you can avoid being stuck in your head. It is also because this is helping you to get out of isolation. It's helping you to move out, and that you feel that, okay, yeah, my world, if I just stay in this place, is perfect, it's all roses, because it is, and it will remain so. But when you look this way, you might find that in the past you were sort of, oh, I know what happened when I look this way, like, I just don't want to face it right now. I just don't want to do that right now. But you will want to face something, and it's actually positive. You don't have actually anything to fear. It's a feeling you have to conquer though here, but it's going to be positive. Something can happen around the 8th or the 9th, whether it's January or February. So significant change is happening here. Significance that has to do with such where you reach this happiness, where you actually understand what is your happiness, what is your 10 of Cups, what is your 10 of Pentacles. You will find the answer. It's coming to you, and it's here by remaining positive. Have faith. Don't forget about romance. Don't forget about fun. Don't be fear of fun and romance. It is coming for you. It's a beautiful time that you are moving into, my dear twin flames. It is a peaceful time. It is harmony. It is newness. Things will go smoothly for you. And you also have a very much of a positive impact on the person coming towards your counterparts. Now, the signs I'm seeing for you, we have Cancer, Aries, Sagittarius, Gemini, Taurus. These are strong signs that you could be. So a beautiful reading. I think one of my favorite readings. For those of you that are looking at the kind of a bit more concrete about the person, you don't know if it's your twin flame, you should check your sign, star sign, sun sign, maybe also your moon sign. So So it's okay to be different. Don't try so hard to fit in. So it is also saying here, look, if you are a twin flame, if you are on a journey, be the journey, be the twin flame. It's like that a movie, or well, it's not a movie series, the Game of Thrones, when the old lady says to her, if you are a dragon, be the dragon, right? Why are you not being the dragon? So for those of you that say, well, you are on a twin flame journey, you're keeping it locked up, and you know how you would, like, it's like you are saying, well, I will only be the twin flame when the twin flame holds my hand and we advertise it to the world. But the Spirit says, you must be that by yourself. You must live and breathe and be that person on your own, because that is the final step here for you. A new career path will be highly successful. Trust the magic of newness. Okay, so dear twin flames, these were your messages. So yeah, please like, subscribe, and do leave a comment. Much love to you all. See you soon.